dear diarrhea. Diary full of shit. Just play along with myself and I. No one else. You, I'm so legit. Oh, sweet Clee Bear. Clee Bear in my favorite underwear. Hey, girl. I'll be you. I thought of that because it rhymes. Just whatever. I mentioned you. Yeah, because you're a secret fan and all that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because of your stupid friend and whatnot. How's she doing? You don't have to answer that. She's still like stupid and shit. Whatever. Oh, I don't know if she was stupid. She looked stupid. Anyway. Wait me, I gotta get all this out of my system, you know. Fucking whatever. Alright. So, I stumbled across a couple things. I guess we'll just start from the beginning here, dear online family and friends. Because Cinnaboo, this has something to do with you too. Alright. It popped up as a suggestion. It was a short or whatever. I don't know. Bury my knee at Broken Mountain. Broken knee? What? Broke back mountain? Anyway. It was about the Civil War. I guess back in I think that was Custer. Anyway, I'll have to watch it. You know, I like them old movies. There's a short little clip where he was like, hey, you weren't, peaceful people before the white man arrived. You was fucking shit up before we showed up. Now we showed up and just doing what you doing. Or has been doing. Well, yeah. But the white man showed up and kind of did a sweep of everything. But, whatever. It was all just sort of local skirmishes. And then White Devil showed up and implemented his scorched earth policy. But anyway. So that must have something to do with you, because, engines. That last part was unnecessary. Oh, shut up. But, yeah, I believe that was Custer. Yeah. He had a beard thing like that. I think. Whatever. But, so that's that. And then later I saw another one it was John Wayne, some sort of Civil War thing, where John Wayne was, of course, a blue belly, because those were the good guys. John Wayne movies are kick-ass. I used to watch this. It was called, like, the True Grit channel on DirecTV at my grandma's old house. I missed that. Old westerns from, like, the 40s, 50s, and 60s. They just have a different feel to them, a different sound. Because you're watching the movie, but you're also kind of tracking, the fact that it was made back in a different time. So they're actors. They're portraying a life, So movies, they have a certain level of plausible deniability. Like the movie, and it depends on the movie. So it's a movie like, if it's a movie like The Incredible Hulk or something like that, obviously there's going to be a lot of suspended disbelief. But if it's a movie like The Last Boy Scout, it's all fine and good. But, if you get some guy riding a motorcycle, down a wire, of a bridge or something, it's like, okay, all right. Or a guy, surfing on the hood of a car, that's sliding down the highway, just the hood, it's like, okay, all right, then, okay. Took a little too far there. So that was cool. Good old John Wayne. That's not his real name. That's his stage name. And a little later, probably this is just the algorithm stuff, but it popped up a suggestion for The Quick and the Dead. And it's got Russell Crowe, Leonardo DiCaprio when he was just a baby. Just a little baby. Look at him. You like Leonardo DiCaprio? If I was a chick, I'd probably think he was cute. Like I said, I'm not gay, curious, or bi, but I would consider him kind of a, and Gene Hackman. So, kind of got the trio going on there. And it's also got Sharon Stone in it. I didn't see that at first, but it popped up again. And that made me think of you, because she kind of looks like you a little bit in the scene where he's all, well, I guess maybe it's his paw or something. Gene Hackman. And, he, getting a duel at high noon. And he's all, hey, I'm quick. He's quick, but time caught up with him. Zipper! And he's all, damn, that was quick. And he gets, rubber hit in the belly, And he hits Gene Hackman, but he just grazes his neck or something. So, and the girl walks up, and I was like, whoa, that kind of looks like Kleber, my future ex-wife. Or so I thought. We don't know how these things, whatever. Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. You were, then you weren't. I don't know. And then there's this Kosinaboo thing. And Kosinaboo's like, excuse me, there's this Kosinaboo thing? And what's up with Bunny Humper? What, she's just like, back now? I mean, whatever. But, yeah, she kind of looks like you. Not at least that one scene where she walks over and she's like, you're so fast, kid, and whatever. Did I get him? So, because you know what they say. Kleber. Oh, sweet Kleber, you're so pretty. When you're in love with somebody, everything and everybody reminds you of them, so. Oh, shit. That's just your look. Because I remember, and not that, whatever, just, whatever. You don't know I exist, number one. For those who do, this is just, whatever, It's just relax. I'm not that guy. Sure sound like that guy. Well, I'm not. But, yeah. I've decided I really like that. I saved that picture of you. Does that creep you out? Gosh, I hope so. I sent that to one of the dispatchers the other day. I was just standing there, and I'm like, you mind if I stand here? It's got positive air pressure. It's cooler air in there. It's kind of like standing in front of a swamp cooler, and she's just sort of laughing and giggling, because she's an idiot. And, I said, am I making you uncomfortable? She's all, no. I said, well, that's too bad. Just sort of, whatever. Why did I mention that? Oh, because does that make you uncomfortable? Nobody was there, you know. It was just whatever. She was waiting for some stuff. um, but yeah, no, I don't hump off to it. I haven't made it to a collage. I really can't. That picture's good for nothing, really, except for just. So, but I like it. I might put it on a T-shirt, and on the front, in big bold letters, it'll say "This is" on top, and then on the bottom, in even bigger, bolder letters, it'll say "This is my," and then in bigger, bolder letters on the bottom, it'll say "Wife." I wouldn't do that. That'd just be weird. I've seen things. Yep. 1,000 dicks. And I'm 1,001. And that's stupid shit. I'm teasing you, girly girl. I mean, I don't know, but the 1,000 cock stare. It's just a figure of speech. It's not literal, but you rock it, girl. Damn. And then there's your friend who doesn't have the 1,000 cock stare, but she's got the literal 1,000 cock count going on. Yeah. Anyway. But you know how that goes. You know, girls like that, that's always how that plays out. The butt-ass ugly one. Well, she's not ugly. She's just... your mind can't quite make up its mind. Yes, no, maybe so. It's her ears are her saving grace. Stupid little munchkin. But, anyway, but you're, it's like, whoo, damn. You know who also reminds me of you, because I'm in love with you and stuff? Is the girl in, it was another Western, Tombstone, with kind of an all-star cast. Kurt Russell. I think it's got Bill Paxton in it. What's his name? Val Kilmer. The guy with the beard. The mustache. He plays a cowboy frequently in all those movies. I didn't eat anything. I drank some guava nectar. Sugar, it's not whatever, but the girl, his wife or girlfriend. Should I hate him? You don't even know. He reminds me of me. Yep, I definitely hate him. But anyway, so speaking of fate, now that I've wasted a bunch of time, did I really? Was it really a waste of time? Oh yeah, it definitely was. It's not like I got a lot going on, but yeah, technically that was absolutely a waste of time. 14 minutes of wasted time. But the other day, I was driving back from, getting my money back. I'm so glad that worked out. Apparently I was wrong. If I had a honeyboo in my life, this is the point, where you'd be like, uh-huh. That was not a Freudian slip, by the way. When I said you'd be like, I meant to say she'd be like. But anyway, I was driving back. passed a billboard. I'm just going to fire this off. Passed a billboard for a mattress company, and it said All American Mattress, and it showed a picture of a girl, just her head right there on the billboard. So I guess that was like the advertising tactic, come get you an All American mattress from an All American girl. I guess it kind of reminded me of you, she's an entrepreneur, sells mattresses. Okay? You don't do that. You're more in the service industry. People pay you to be their friend, apparently, I guess. I don't know. Their confidant. Don't know. That'll be something, that I'm interested in learning about. So really, why do these chicks do that? Because all of the stuff that you do, they could do at home. Yeah. What is that? But I'm not talking shit. Sure sounds like you are. Well, I don't know. Here, they're going there for you, basically. I mean, I think you had and probably still do have at least one other employee, because I've heard her speak. She sounds annoying as hell. She just does. But so come get you an all-American mattress, where the stuffing is made in Indochina. The springs are made in Timbuktu, and stitching's made in Kalamazoo, and it's all fabricated in a factory in Illinois and shipped to Colorado. So I'm like, big deal, right? And then I get out on the highway. I'm kind of getting up here in town. I want to keep this short and sweet. I get out on the highway. There's a pickup truck. It's got a mattress in the back. Didn't see the plate. It had a trailer. It had a car on the back. It was an Audi, somewhat of a fancy car. California plate. It was just a regular plate. It wasn't custom. Okay. And then I got passed by a Jeep. It was a modern Jeep. I was up in the mountains. There was actually a fair amount of Jeeps. This one was green with a black star. It was made up to be like an Army Jeep. It wasn't a modified Army Jeep, but it was made up to look like one. I was just up there, getting my money back from my Army truck. Got passed by a pick-em-up truck pulling a trailer. It said something like, Bravado Detailing, RVs, semis, and something else, Zambonis. And I thought, hey, I got a Jeep that's going to need some detailing. First of all, I need a new body. The body is unsalvageable. It's all one solid piece. So I need a new body, and then I'm going to need them pretty silver flames back on the hood. I'm going to call Mailman Dave, because I live next to a junkyard. It's got a lot of shit. He knows him better than I do. He might know somebody, and he might know somebody who knows somebody. Then later I got passed by a pick-em-up truck. Different company. Again, don't remember the name, but it was a detailing company, like cars. So, okay. And then I got passed a little bit later, like 20 minutes later. This all happened in a span of like an hour. By a car. I don't remember, whatever. And blah, blah, like the other. I don't, whatever, details. But the license plate said Leon B. Leon space B. Man, not too long ago, I was seeing, as I mentioned, those shorts with the old Western stuff and whatnot. It just popped up like totally out of the blue. And I'm glad I did. I saved it in I got the stuff, the stuff and whatnot, but the The Professional with Leon, played by Jean Reno. So I thought, oh, okay, all right, cool. I'm just sort of little things that you notice, just here and there, since you're on the topic, anyway, it's like, hey, it's like, it's not really, but it's like, oh, yeah, hey, Leon. Yeah. 3 days ago, a short with Leon from the movie The Professional popped up. Oh, okay, all right. Just something you notice. And then the next day, I saw a pick-em-up truck with a trailer with a Lamborghini on the back. Saw the writing. It was a fairly decent-looking one. And I guess it had Colorado plates. And I guess that's it. The Lamborghini did actually make me think of one time I was driving my pawpaw's truck, and it burped, hiccuped, and farted, and it died. backfired because it pumped a bunch of raw, and burnt fuel into the exhaust, which was hot. So, boom. And it wouldn't start. It was a fuse. It was dark and it was cold. I was in a really bad spot, so I called the tow truck. I didn't have the fuse. I had no idea what was wrong with it. It was after a long week. So they came and got me, towed me home, and for some reason we started talking about how things were better, like in the 80s or 90s. I don't know. And I don't remember the details, but it came up and he said, he'd love to have a DeLorean, the movie Back to the Future that they turned into a time machine. But I can't find one. And I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you caught that or not. I don't know if you were a secret fan at the time or not. But, because why wouldn't you be? Boy, the universe sure is. I'm so glad you are, though. I'll tell you what. Look at you. Look at you. I can get... I can look past 1,000 cocks. No pun intended. As long as I'm 1,001. That's why you got that look, huh? Because you're getting up there. Quit wasting our fucking time. And like I said, I don't know what that was all about. If that was pertaining to you. You had your hopes up with Cocoa Cream Puff. And then he did something stupid. Or, maybe you're engaged to him, married to him. Don't know. Maybe you were just doing that for Team Woman. Team Whoa, man. But that's what your friend says to the dude, at the bar who's like, yeah, she filed for divorce. And she's doing this. She's not only cutting ties, but she's ruining my life. Whoa, man. What the hell happened to her? She turned into a monster. It's all justified. She's saying I wasted her time and she deserves better than this. Whoa, man. But anyway, I just made that up. The rest of it's true. But anyway, so that's what's going on. You're realizing, I'm up here. I was trying. But whatever. I apologize for the giggles. I'm just whatever. I gotta blow my nose and shit. But I saw a pick-em-up truck pulling a DeLorean. It had the window inside the window on the gull-wing door. Had to look it up. And then about a month later, I saw another one driving. Then about another month later, I saw at least 2, maybe 3. I think I remember, maybe not, but I don't. Oh, and then I saw a white one, but they didn't make one in white, so it was either somebody who bastardized one or it was some other, kit car. But the other one I confirmed it was a DeLorean. So what are the odds? I haven't seen any before or since, so whoa. And then one time I saw a Lambo. It was a Lamborghini Countach, which sounds like a feminine hygiene apparatus. It was a while ago. It was driving. It was pulled over on the side of the road, and I thought, that's got to be a replica because there's no reason anybody would be driving that. Now, the thing about the Lamborghini Countach is that was my favorite car back when I was a kid. Now, it's still a good-looking car, but it just screams 1980s. And I'm thinking that was a replica. It was like a Plymouth Spitfire with like a fiberglass body or whatever. It was white, and it was pulled over on the side of the road, and it was in a town where it shouldn't have been. Like, even if it was trailering, nobody with a car like that would live in that town that it was in. Now, possibly, they were coming from Boulder. Boulder, right? You live in Colorado. Maybe a person who lives that kind of lifestyle, who drives that kind of car, might be coming from Boulder. But there's no reason they would be coming through this town, damn sure not driving it. They'd have it on a trailer, but even if they were just going from point A to point B, coming from Boulder, going anywhere whatsoever, I was using my detective skills, you should not be in this town. So that deduced me to replicify that it was fake. So, unlike you, who's as real as I get. Gosh, I'm pretty.